Mario Freedom, that's a figment of your imagination, sorry. Hey there everyone, this is Raocow playing, well, a figment of your imagination, and let's go ahead and go Pipe Zone. Pipe Zone, the zone of pipes. See, there's a pipe there, and there's an unfound green switch yet still, which is kind of frustrating, and there's pipes everywhere, and there's a turtle there. His name is Turtle Dawn. No, it's not. The background is all spotted and spotty, and now that I know how these blocks works, I'm basically getting a cape every time, because the game does not offer very often any reasons to get anything other than a cape. Like in some games, the TSRPs are actually really good at this, at making you sometimes do want the cape over the fireball. But this game, as being basically Super Mario World 2, does not really do that all that well, and you kind of always want the best, like what is unmistakably the best, and not may or may not be the best. It's not a theoretical best, it's pretty much the best. I'm just kind of repeating myself here, and going in pipes! Going over pipes to go in the pipes. The music is all like crazy remix town, USSR, we shall get our revenge, lousy communists. I don't know. That's a fireball? No, it's not. These two guys are pretty wacky, and I probably could have gone to that little pink thing, little pink platform, and I would have been able to get that dragon coin, which I didn't get. I missed out on the dragon coin, Mr. Turtle. There's lots of pipes and machinery around the pipes, and Yoshi falling down pipes and chutes, and sort of like a maze, except it's not at all a maze, and there's a moon way up there. I guess you could fly to get up there if you wanted to. Is that something that I want to? I can try and give it a try. Oh man, that was accelerating. And I can lose control and nearly fall in a hole, as I tend to do when I'm running around with a cape on my shoulders. It's almost cliche how often it happens, honestly, and then I can just do very silly things. I could get a mushroom, except I don't want a mushroom. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm not going to get that mushroom, and instead I'm going to go in the pipe. It's pretty great. I like to go into pipes. It reminds me of a time when the modern man could go in pipes if he wanted to. But that plant there had other opinions. Don't press the button, kids. Instead, enjoy the ride, and then you can go up the triangles if you want to, or instead you can just fall in, enjoy the ride. This was all for that? That's kind of crazy, and not exactly, efficient. But that's okay, I can kill the plant anyway and go in that pipe over there. That plant will have nothing to say about that, even though there's clearly a plant— Whoa! 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 Oh wow, that killed you anyways. It's kind of crazy. I was about to say something, but I forgot. And right now, for some reason, in this modern hour, it just feels like a frivolous thing to comment about, since I'm gonna get one red coin. That will not be enough to get a star, but there were not 8 to start with. That's sort of like a joke, but it's not really a joke. It's a, Family Guy style of joke, where you just kind of, make mention of a thing and kind of let the guy make his own humor, I guess. It's not really funny, it's just that he knows what it refers to. World Skyway? There ain't no such thing. Unless you're talking, of course, about the internet. Is the internet that blue thing? Maybe. Is the internet getting hit by a tiny bird? Probably. I have it on good accounts that that's probably the case, actually. It was nice to be killed by the internet. Somehow, I knew that would always be the case. So this is the sky. You can tell it's the sky because there's a big bird with very squiggly looking eyes. Basically, he behaves exactly like a giant bat, except you can't jump on his back. Why? Is it because it has a little horn-looking thing on his head? Maybe, I suppose. And that bird also doesn't like to be jumped on, but my angle of approach there was fairly crooked. Okay, all that obviously did not count. These were all practice runs, demos, if you will, if you want to kind of force a meme here into activity. knowyourmeme.biz.net/hi. That's a fictional website that I just made up. Now, I don't know why, but Mario kind of hung on something there and did not move exactly as I predicted, and I wonder if it's caused by these things. No? Maybe it was just caused by the insane amount of slowdown up there instead, which is possible. Okay, Raocow, you know those guys mean business, you know they're jerks. Stop giving them the time of day, please. See how non-difficult this was? I think the bird guys of Galaxy they're basically programmed off of the dolphins, but they were given new instructions, basically an instruction to pretend there is always water around you, and now eat a soup, and try and think how those statements may one day relate. But then forget about completely. I'm an idiot and I don't know how to play video games, and I fall through the guy and then something weird happened. He just kind of split apart there for reasons seemingly unknown. I guess he just felt like it. He felt like taking a break. But whoa! Ninjas! Whoa! They're scary and they make sounds mostly, and there's a ninja star there. It's pretty crazy. They're basically a baseball wings. Basically a baseball wing. You know, like sometimes you want to eat a chicken wing, but you don't have any available, so instead you go to the baseball field and you go, "Hello there, Mr. Man. Could you please rip off your wings so I may dine?" And he's like, "Sure thing, buddy." And then he like gives you a high five, even though you're not in the bathroom. It's pretty upsetting, depending on your culture, honestly. Well, I don't know if that was a mistake. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of following along. Looking for secret exit in this environment is gonna be something else. Although maybe it just means being a bit more cautious at exploring vertically. P-switch? Those don't exist. What are you talking about? It's a figment of your imagination, and to be honest, man, your imagination here is kind of creeping me out. Could you please tell it to leave my house? Like, nothing personal, but, oh no! Everyone's just... The worst thing. Eating the second worst thing. That is, my friend, hell. Oh man, screw all that noise. Everything is now coins. How do you feel about that, jerk face? McJerk, jerk the face. I'm gonna use a P-switch! As it was designed, as a way to destroy my enemies, and ignore those that I don't really care all that much about. Oh no, how will I make it through this diamond of power? Secret exit somewhere in that mess. Secret exit somewhere that won't let me rest. Pretty tragic. But regardless, I've unlocked you got a very stretchy piece of land there for you there, Circle Buddy. There's a pipe up there if the ninjas will leave me alone for a second. I can run another way! No! Yeah, I want to go in this pipe. I don't want to go too far up there, buddy. Like, let's calm down here. We're in super painful town. Why am I climbing like that? I don't know. It's just a place with... Wait, you can't just knock them casually? You need to actually hit them? That's crazy! I didn't even get anything good out of it. I think I was supposed to try to get the thing. There's like 2 layers of water here going on. It's kind of insane and unhealthy. You got like water, and then you got another layer of water, and that was it. That was layer, water, layer, water. It leads me here. Probably shouldn't have gone that. Because there might be something in there in that box. Curses, Batman! Mystery of the secret exit is a lot less special than you might think. This is actually a red heron. You go here, and there's a key, and then you go here, and there's a lock. It's somewhere in the second half. I don't know! It's kind of disappointing in some way. Big country, that sounds pretty exciting though. What the do? We got some Yoshi Island music going on in a remix. Well, look at those giant blocks! Oh man, it goes with a giant Koopa! Oh, and there's a giant turn block! Oh, it can't make a turn. But then does it really count as a turn block? There's a giant guy that's in an even gianter pipe. The Yoshi isn't giant though, I'm kind of disappointed. Why aren't you giant, Yoshi? What the hell's your problem? Why can't you cooperate with anyone? Jesus, hell man, Yoshi, you are the worst thing. I'm gonna fly and knock all those blocks upside down and get a bunch of coins and even alive, I guess. I don't know. I'm kinda used to seeing the... Why did I bounce there? I don't know why did I fall. I kinda forgot those were broken. Yo, I guess there's a giant rope that's kinda amazing, and there's some normal-sized guys that kinda look out of place now. Man, can you eat the thing? No, you can't. Why can't you not? You can eat those all the time, usually. Oh man, I just destroyed some property. Well, you know, it's his home. It's a turtle. It does count as his property. Can you eat a giant plant? Well then, you're no use to me, Yoshi. I mean, it should not come to a surprise I knocked you about. What is your use to me if you refuse to eat my enemies? I mean, I'm willing to stomp on giant Goombas like it was nothing. So you should be able to eat giant plants like it was nothing, because eating plants is the whole reason why you're there. Why else would I... Whoa! I did not know gerbils could go underground. Man, look at that giant. Really? Really? 2.0? Oh, how did that even happen? Oh, yeah, I want to bounce on a giant... Yay! I bounced on a giant thing. My life is now, for the moment, complete. That will pass. There's Skeeter Bug, pooping out bombs all over the place, and that kind of makes a pattern. I guess maybe it looks like something. It's kind of... Whoa, that gerbil is approaching. Warning! Incoming gerbil. Incoming wildlife. Incoming giant floating pipe. Pretty great. Look at those guys. They're just kind of pairing it up in giant pipes. It's pretty amazing. And those guys, they kind of fly in formation. I just flew underneath and totally ruined their whole purpose. It's just kind of amazing. I like that. The level design was kind of like all over the place, but I liked it anyways. It was great and pretty fun. And what does it do in the end? It turns back. Why you gotta do that, man? Because of that, I need to do this level now. Kamelia's Airspace. I reckon Kamelia is a character in the RPG series, but it seems that we got a flying boat level. Whoa, with rocky rims, just kind of like not knowing at all what's going on. What are those, propellers on the sides? And we got like... I suppose they're supposed to be like fire blasts, but they look like more plasma to me. It's like, Pachoo! Welcome to the power of technology! Oh man, there's Kamek. I just jumped on his head. I jumped on a wizard's head, man. Me! I jumped on a wizard's head! Can you believe it? I'm afraid it was rocket wrench, though, because, like, I don't know when I'm gonna jump on his head and, like, he's gonna throw a wrench. Basically, it's the same quandary that happens when you try to jump on a wizard's head. Also applies to mechanical moles. Who would... Oh, I can just go on these like it was nobody's business. They look like they are meaningful in some way, and so I was afraid to do that. Maybe it's because they were animated. Why did I think that would work? What was I trying to do there? I'm being attacked from the top. You know what I should do? I should duck. Ugh. I guess it's magic propelled. It's kind of silly. But there, it's not magic propelled anymore. Instead, it's technology and instantly appearing in my face. This is... I'm gonna sit here for longer than I want to and jump on a bomb instead. Give peace a chance and all that. Is that like a Bowser head thing? Like the decoration on the boat? Yeah. Jumping on a wizard's head? Yeah. Jumping on a ninja and there's his, yeah. Just jumping on every professional out there. If your job requires a degree, you're gonna jump on the end. Ah! And Rocky Wrench disrupting my jump there. Ah! I know. Thank you, bomb, for appearing in my face. Okay, let's try and make this mushroom last. forget those coins. Yep. Just gonna get the hell out of Dodge here. What am I even doing in Dodge in the first place? Where is land? This Vex, well, Vex might be an exaggeration, but kind of bothers me. Okay, I think this may or may... No, I remember this. I don't know what I'm doing, that's pretty clear. Okay, I remember this ladder for some reason. Yeah, that's where I cowered in fear. Like I was about to redo also. It's pretty great. My refusal to learn knows no bounds. Destroy the world and everyone involved with the world, including me, yourself, and friends. Wrenches, scariest sport this side of Texas. Oh, how did I... Oh, what? Ah! The ladder where I just kind of casually fell out. Okay, these things just keep on burning even though the meat is turning. That's beside the point. Okay, and here I can like double heal or something. It's kind of craziness. Am I gonna go in that pipe? I don't know. I'm assuming this is made so I climb it up. Except not. So I don't know what up with those. Pipe? Oh, there was made probably something in that brick. It's Kamelia! She's a wizard! I can't jump on her, by the way. Okay, so I probably don't want to get stuck on the fence by pulling up all the time. Whoa, little fireball. Wow, that's like an impossible death right there. And I'm playing badly because I've been playing for a while now because of fun with the generators here. So yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, look at that, I can get good power-ups. Okay, that's good to know. And you can go back down here safely, I guess, is the purpose of that, maybe. So hey, knowledge was gained. I now have double cape. Don't do that, man. That's not nice. You're gonna hurt a person. Okay, so... Tau! Oh man, look at your animation. It's pretty great. Yeah, the great thing about having capes is it's the one of those rare things. Showers of pain. Oh, but you're not flashing anymore, so that probably means that I am now able to, with hopping on your head. Oh man, I understand some patterns, sometimes, maybe. Okay, don't like put your will on danger because of that. Well, now you're just kind of hopping around, but like super easy. Whoa! You got like a flaming bar attack sword. Sort like a sword? I don't know. It was kind of silly because like it's super easy to get up there because of jump things. You know, just saying. If it was harder to get up there, it would be a lot more significant. But I can see how it works in a casual Mario World boss type of way, and I'm quite happy. That was great. That was fun. It felt end-gamey for this game especially, so I've got no complaints. Well, things suddenly appearing in my face kind of make me go, eh, but I've tolerated much worse in the past. So this is raocow playing Smurf Woof Woof, and join me next time when... Next may be the last world, honestly. This game is kind of weird about these things. But look! This map looks like an intestine now, and that's just swell.